Hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Today I am making a smoked brisket Carne Guisada. Gonna make some tacos. I'm excited. You know me, like I always say, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be money. Stick around. Hey guys, Brisket Guisada, super easy recipe. What I've got here is a small pack of a beef brisket point. All right, pick this up at HEB. It's only about 1.5 pounds. We're not gonna do any trimming on it. Gonna throw it on the smoking tex, get some smoke on it, and then we're gonna bring it back inside, put it on the stove top. Gonna use this Fiesta Carne Guisada seasoning that is just amazing, super easy, really flavorful. It's gonna be good stuff. All right, let's get this guisada on the pan. Again, just go through here real easy with that. Super simple. Just want to get these off here and get some smoke on them. That's all we're doing today before we get them in the oven, or on the stovetop rather. Again, no trimming at all. We just want to get some smoke. I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of salt and pepper on here again from HEB. A little high, just a little bit, just to something help catch that smoke. No binders. You know me by now. Brisket chunks. These actually make good chili. You can make a good little roast, soup. Even, you know, sacrifice them, throw them in some sausage. But this is all we're doing to them now. Let's get them outside on the smoker. All right, now these are gonna go in top rack. Again, we're only gonna go in for about an hour before we bring them back inside, and you'll see what's gonna happen with them next. Now our temperatures we're looking at today, 225 degrees. So I'm gonna set it at about 205 because the smoking tex, when the heating element comes on, it will bump up about 10 degrees to hit that 225. I don't wanna get no higher than that. 220, 205, I mean, we'll get where we wanna be. All right, so as you can see, I got the brisket off the smoker. Gonna cut these in cubes, just a little bit smaller size, just for our guisada. Now, you're probably gonna ask me, why didn't I cut these and smoke them to begin with? So I didn't want too rowdy of a smoke throughout the guisada. So just a rough outer bark, little texture. That's all I'm going for. We're just gonna go for these little size cubes here, okay? And that's pretty much gonna be it. You can see we got a nice little bark on the outside. See that color there? That's gonna give it a little flavor, add the smokiness we want to the guisada. We're still not quite done, still got a long way to go. But let's finish these cubes real quick, and we'll bring it back, we'll take them to the pan. All right, our brisket is cubed up. Just gonna go with it directly into the pan here. As you can hear, it's got a little sizzle. The pan is on low, skillet I should say. Get those covered up just like that. And then we're gonna let them swim in some water. That's it. The brisket's already got a little bit of pepper on it, a little bit of seasoning on it. We're gonna let it simmer like so. You just want to get it tender, super tender. And then we'll come back and we'll add our gravy in a little bit later. This is so easy to do. Just take some time. Our total simmer time from here is probably gonna be 3, maybe 4 hours. We're gonna come back though in about 2 and we'll check it. Put a lid on it and just let it do its thing. It's electric stove and we are running on number 3 on there now. See you in a bit. All right, we're a little over 2 hours. You can see the brisket is looking good. You check it for tenderness. Pretty much there, almost looking good. Really want this fork tender when you're doing guisada. You want to be chewing on it a lot, right? So we'll probably give it another half an hour and we'll come back and add our seasoning / gravy. Looking good though. Brisket point. Okay, so our brisket is tender. Gonna go ahead, and the recipe has for 5 tablespoons. Just gonna kind of eyeball it here and add 2. We're gonna start with, more or less. Come back with a little bit of water. That's what it calls for. And basically, you just want to create this slurry in here and stir this around. You gotta let it sit or nothing. You just want to incorporate it all, make sure it gets mixed. All right, we'll bring this over to our Brisket Guisada. As you can see, is running very hot, but yet fork tender. Everything is just hammer time, really, really good. Now this has got flour in it. It will thicken up, and believe it or not, you are going to see some spices come in it as well. So I'm going to start here, come back with it, and see how it thickens up. We may have to add a little more. You just kind of wing it and eyeball it. Depends on how thick you like it. This will thicken up in a bit. I've actually got a pan here, we'll show you in a second, where we made some guisada chicken hearts. These are chicken hearts. If you want to see a video on this, comment below. Let me know you want to see a video on this guisada chicken hearts. But it's the same gravy, same consistency we're going to be looking for with our brisket guisada on this side. So this is going to sit for about 10-15 minutes. As you can see, it is super tender. I mean, that's just, nice. Gonna make some good tacos. Just gotta let that thicken up. We'll come back about 15-20 minutes. As soon as it starts thickening up, we'll roll back in here and I'll show you. Cool. About some brisket guisada. Brisket point guisada. Yeah, buddy. All right, guisada is done. We're gonna build a couple tacos here. Fresh shredded cheddar is best, but all I had is bagged cheddar, so that's what we're gonna put down. Now, we all like to see our little tacos in the taco stands, taco boats, but I like presenting them this way. I'm gonna go with a little cheese down the side like that. We got our brisket guisada coming right on top, like so. Just like that. Number 2 over here. That cheese will melt with the tortilla and be oh so good. All right, couple thumbnail pics and we'll be ready to taste. Looks good. All right, brisket carne guisada. Super easy to make. Went on the Smokin text. You can put this on any smoker you want. You have. Cabinet smoker worked fantastic. Smoked it for about 2 hours to get the smoke flavor on there, right? From there, we brought it inside, cubed it up a little bit. That's optional. You can do that before or later if you want, like I did. Put it in a pan with a little bit of water, skillet, what have you. 2 hours just so that meat gets tender. Sometimes, depending on where you're at and what's going on, the pan you're using, that could be a little longer, could be a little less. Once you got tender, we mixed up that Fiesta seasoning, guisada seasoning. It's designed for that. It's what it's for. Works fantastic. Made some tacos. Put a little cheese on it. It's the way I like them. Go ahead and give it a taste right now. I know they're money. I got 2 right here. We're gonna give this one a taste. Right there, look at that. There you go. Absolute money. No doubt. Definitely pick up the smoke flavor. Those mesquite wood chips. The guisada seasoning from Fiesta is amazing. Suggest you try it out. Many recipes out there, you add your flour, you add your seasonings, this and that and this, but that's already there for you. Guys, I dare you to try it. I dare you to try it. You can get that product on fiestaproducts.com, bolnersfiestaspices.com. If you have an HEB close to you, HEB Groceries, that's where I got mine. I believe Walmart sells them too. Appreciate you watching. Like I always say, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.